was, so the very first time that you heard about me, how did you hear about me?
My friend Tom Patton in Port Huron called me one day and asked if I had heard of the crazy lady, the kayaker from Kansas City that was going to make all kind of world record attempts and stuff on the Great Lakes. And I told him I had. I'd admitted a couple of the papers. And so we talked about that a little bit, and he'd mentioned that she had just started, and it was like 3 days later or something like that, and he told me she really needs some help. That her driver had just left and basically was sitting in Port Huron by herself with a trailer and a boat.
No driver.
And no driver and miles of ice and stuck and had nothing.
Yeah.
And he gave me her number, so I called. And
you called me.
I called you and you answered the phone right away.
Were you surprised I answered?
I was I thought you had some great big team thing and all this. And I didn't know that you were sitting in your trailer.
By myself?
By yourself with no friends. So anyway, I told Tom that Tom and I are members of a really small paddling group that were started up here in the Upper Peninsula, up in Paradise. It was called Paradise Paddlers. So, you got to help out your Paradise Paddler buddy. So I told Tom that I would call and help. So I called you and basically I said I could help. And you told me that when you got up towards Port Austin, all you needed was maybe a shower, but you really needed a place to plug your batteries in and recharge them.
Yeah.
And I remember telling you that I could help you with some more than that.
Right.
Because I thought you needed a lot of training, because I just thought,
So we have used the term Missouri stupid.
I made a comment that you were Missouri stupid because
you were right.
Because nobody and I'm the first one out in the ice, but you were a month before I was going out. And we've also talked about little tiny kids were reading about you going out there, and they knew better than to go out in the ice like that. So anyway, you had a lot of ice. You ended up, it was probably a month too early.
Yeah, it was.
We talked a lot about training. I remember we were out in my parking lot doing flare practice one night.
Yes.
We tried to do some safety stuff, and you've learned quickly. And I think right now I've helped. I think about 7 times I've come up to help, and I learned a few things about marathon paddling, which I'll probably never use. And hopefully you've learned something about Great Lakes paddling.
I've learned a lot about sea kayaking, and I've learned a lot about paddling on the Great Lakes. And you used a correct term. I was Missouri stupid. I came up here.
I don't want to say that people in Missouri are stupid.
Right.
I just think you didn't know about.
I was
the Great
very
Lakes.
unaware. I came up here a few times and paddled Lake Superior and thought I was ready to tackle all 5 of them.
Well, there's a reason nobody's done it yet.
Yeah.